What's your story and is it working for you? Everybody has a story. Everybody is running a story in their mind over and over and over again. And a lot of us are not only running the story in our mind, we're also speaking our story into the world. And we will tell our story to anybody who will stay next to us long enough to listen. We will tell people at the bus stop, we'll tell our family, we'll tell our friends, and we will continually play that story in our head, and we'll tell people who are willing to listen to our story. Now, a lot of our stories are stories of justification. They're stories of why I'm not living my dream life. Some of the stories could be that I'm not intelligent, I'm not educated, I didn't finish school, I'm ugly, I'm not confident, I'm always tired. When we have stories like that, when we keep thinking of stories like that, when we talk into the world stories like that, we create that reality. Now the thing is, we've created these stories when we were young. When we were in our growing up at home with our parents, we created those stories when we were impressionable, when we were young, we had no experience. And the problem is, if we created a story that doesn't support us, most of us, we carry that story from those early days right through to the end of our life. We don't change our story. The story stays the same. So what happens? Our life stays the same. We have another program running, and it's our dream program, our goal program. It's the things that we want to get in life. Now, the challenge is, if we have our story program running, we have our dream program running, and they don't match, guess what? The story program, the story always wins over the dream program. So stop it, stop it, stop it now. We have to change our story. If your story already matches your dreams, good on you, that's awesome, keep your story. If it doesn't, we need to upgrade our story, because whatever our story is, we're going to perpetuate that in our life. When people say, I'm always tired, I've got no energy, what happens? They walk around, they're tired and they've got no energy. It's just a self-fulfilling prophecy. So your job today is to work out, what is my story? What story am I telling myself? Number one, and what story am I telling everybody else? What am I speaking into the world? And if you don't like that story, change it right now. And this is a great opportunity to assess yourself, to assess the situation. What is my story? So that's our message today. We're going to identify what's my story. If it's not working for me, if it's a story of something I don't want, change the story. And we have an imagination, and our imagination is the first place of creation. So we want to create a story of who I want to be, what I want to do, what I want to have, who I want to help. And when we create that story, then we start thinking about that story daily, and we start to talk that story into the world, to people, to anyone who will listen. Guess what? Then, and only then, will we start to create that new story. But we have to write the script first. So today, please look at your story. What stories are you running that don't support you? And start to create stories that will match your dreams and your goals. So when there's congruency, when there's consistency, when there's a match, your confidence will skyrocket. The congruency of these two coming together, you will feel powerful. You will be empowered to create the life you always wanted. That's it. That's my mega living message today. If you like the video, please click on the like button down below. Also, share the video to family, friends, and work colleagues. If you haven't subscribed and you want to subscribe, please hit that red subscribe button. Have an awesome day, have an awesome morning, and talk to you next time. High five, bye for now.